How's it going, everybody? PigBay here, PB for short, and today we're going to take a look at the Hindenburg, more precisely the Hindenburg with Legendary Module. So now what this does is essentially add range at the cost of concealment. So it's another lighthouse build. Also, if I, slur my words a little bit, I'm sorry. I was drinking a little bit. Sorry. Now the Hindenburg actually received some buffs. So essentially with the historical camo and the range module, or the legendary module, you're pushing that range out to about like 14.1 kilometers, which is actually really good. These guns are very, very punchy and worth it. I'm actually going to continue grinding this line. I'm at the room, so Lord help me. Now let's start by saying it is worth it. Now if you want the TDLR for this match, I mean, I end up doing about 78k and get 3 kills. Not the best I've done at least damage wise, but honestly I just wanted to use this replay just, honestly as a little bit of, support for Sly, getting some revenge on Part, because he is on the enemy team. So I'm sorry, Part, I love you, but I gotta do it for Sly. Alright, that's my gaming husband. It's gonna happen. But Part is also teamed up with Steve, as you guys can see. There he is in the Holland. Steve actually pretty much outplays me this whole match. I can't really get a solid shot on him right there. I thought he was going to move forward. Did not happen. But we're just going to go ahead and ignore all these shots now. Don't worry about all this. But these guns are very punchy, especially from range when you're shooting DDs. It's very accurate, with precise aim especially. You can chunk DDs pretty hard, like hitting like 980s per shell. Very, very nice. But the thing is, once they get in close, you're going to start overpending, so you're going to want to swap over to that HE. Now we got the Z52 kind of charging up this way, so I can't really get a lock on with the torpedoes, so I don't know where to throw them, so I'm just going to randomly throw them out there. And you guys are going to see, honestly, sometimes it's for the best, to be honest. Now the Hindenburg does come equipped with sonar. As you can see, it helps me out. I knew torps were coming, that's why I started turning, but pop the sonar just in case. Hey, maybe he wanted to push in, but it turns out he doesn't. Ends up eating 3 torpedoes of mine. I tried for the blind shot where the torpedoes hit. Unfortunately, did not hit him. But we are going to pick up the kill on this E52. Now you can see why the damage really wasn't the best. I mean, 78k is nothing to be, nothing to sneeze at. But I really just shot at destroyers because I'm playing for a win, and destroyers are, besides carriers, are the second most influential class, especially good ones. Now unfortunately Steve launched torpedoes at me, but luckily I have the damage control still active, so I'm not going to get a flood. Go for the shot, doesn't really happen though. Steve does a great job. He honestly did a great job this whole match. But here's the mistake. Right now, he's focused on me when there's a minnow at like almost point blank in his face. So, kind of unfortunate tunnel vision, but it happens a lot, especially when you have press in front of your name. Now for the equipment, I am running the legendary module, obviously, and then propulsion slot 1, and then concealment slot 2. What the concealment slot 2 does is basically so I only have to give up 2% concealment instead of the 10. Commander wise, I am running Gunter Luchens just because I want that 3% for AP. It is quite nice. Now unfortunately we can't farm with AP because we have a Shimakaze coming our way. This thing is an AP farmer, is I would say. You want to use your AP, but our salvo takes him out. He was just far enough where we'd get full pens from our AP, and now we could just focus on Part, and I am going to be aiming at that nose. Give me that schnozzle Part. This is for Sly, and you can see I actually do chunk them, getting 800s per shell, and it's not bad at all. You can see the next salvo, we get a lot of full pens. It was about 8k there. Not bad, honestly. Hindenburg can be kind of known as a little mini battle cruiser, to be honest, because these shells do hit hard and they're accurate, so you can aim at the weak spots pretty easily. And down goes Part there. thus fulfilling my revenge for Sly. I did it for him. Admiral Nimitz, great job on the MVP. He actually played a phenomenal game in the Minotaur and did work. Thankfully, he got Steve because I was not getting Steve. But go ahead and vote for the next Legendary Mod ship, please, guys. I'd love to see some participation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time.